The Orion Camo can be unlocked in Modern Warfare 3. If you never played Modern Warfare 2, didn't complete the grind, or had no interest in the game last year, the reason doesn't really matter. I'm going to cover everything you need to know about unlocking this Mastery Camo. Last year, I did post a complete Orion guide. However, it's easier to unlock Orion now, not only because Modern Warfare 3 is a better game, but you have more freedom of choice with weapons, an extremely useful exploit for launcher challenges. The best maps to unlock camos are usually small and chaotic, and we have Shipment, Rust, Meat, Shoot House, Safe House, and later this season we'll be receiving Das House. These maps frequently have 24/7 playlists, and if they aren't already, they're going to become your new home for this grind. In order to unlock this Mastery Camo, you have to complete all camo challenges on 51 unique weapons from Modern Warfare 2. If you're ever unsure what game a weapon is attached to, they are labeled in the menus, and thankfully there's a total of 77 Modern Warfare 2 weapons, so if you choose to, you're able to avoid some of the more difficult categories that most people hate grinding, like the snipers and secondaries. If you haven't already done so in Modern Warfare 2, you will have to unlock a lot of these weapons. The armory system that you've most likely used to unlock some of your Modern Warfare 3 weapons isn't required to unlock the Modern Warfare 2 weapons, however, it is useful. All of the base game weapons will be unlocked by reaching level 55, and guns that were added through seasonal updates will all require some sort of random challenge to unlock. For example, get some amount of kills while doing some specific action and unlock this new weapon. In Zombies, you can find tons of weapons across the map, whether that's in mystery boxes or loot stashes. If you find something you don't have yet, you can exfil and you'll permanently unlock it. In the meantime, while leveling up or doing some challenges, always have a few other guns that you want to unlock activated in the armory. It's extremely efficient, and if you're new to this type of challenge, efficiency is extremely important. The hardest part about all of this is leveling up your weapons. You won't be able to make progression on any camo challenge until you reach that camo's required level. Using kill streaks like the UAV, counter UAV, on the higher end, the advanced, and EMP all grant you bonus score in matches that will all contribute towards your weapon. Decoy grenades and playing the objective based modes will do the same. For those less desirable weapons like the launchers and melees, or anything else that you're not very fond of, you can level those up in Zombies. And while there isn't a single XP strategy that's objectively better, one thing you should always be taking advantage of is double weapon XP, either through the rare double weapon XP weekend or tokens. There's lots of ways to earn free tokens, whether that's through in-game events or challenges, but the one that most people take advantage of is the viewership rewards from the Call of Duty League on YouTube. The most important part, if it wasn't obvious already, is using each weapon and completing the camo challenges. Here's a crash course on how this works. Each weapon has 4 base camo challenges. If you unlock the Interstellar Camo, you'll know the Modern Warfare 3 guns have the same challenges across each weapon category, but that's not the case here. You have 4 seemingly random challenges for each weapon, and as bad as that sounds, the challenges are quite simple and there is a lot of overlapping. Once the base camos have been unlocked on an individual weapon, you can complete the Gold Camo Challenge. In order to progress through the Platinum Camos, you must unlock the Gold Camo on a specific amount of weapons in each category. Once Platinum has been unlocked across 51 weapons, the Polyatomic challenges will be unlocked, and finally, once the Polyatomic Camo has been unlocked another 51 times, the Orion Camo is all yours. Some might ask if you unlock it on everything, and as much as I would love to say yes, the truth is you only unlock the Orion Camo on the guns you've already completed all the previous camos for. If you do want Orion on more than just 51 weapons, you have to repeat the process, which in most cases is drastically, and I mean it, way easier. Since most people will opt out of the launcher and melee categories, I'm going to save them for last, which means it's time to cover the base camo challenges. Every weapon, regardless of if it's an SMG, launcher, or knife, will require a certain amount of kills. If you're struggling with a lower performing weapon and have the option for some underbarrel attachments, kills from a grenade launcher or a master key will count towards your challenges. Meleeing enemies will also count, but be cautious of the fact that if you have a throwing knife as your lethal equipment, your melee kills won't count towards, since the knife is what's killing the enemy. The rest of these challenges will vary weapon by weapon. Kills with a suppressor attachment equipped, you'll find the suppressors in the muzzle category and the rare integrated suppressor on a barrel. Kills while aiming down sight. Hipfire kills, where the closer you are to an enemy, the more accurate you will be. There is one weapon where this challenge will be on the more difficult side, and that's the MCPR. Point blank kills, and the distance you have to be from your enemy is 1 meter or less. Kills from behind, each kill you'll get will require the enemy to have their back turned towards you. Kills while you are crouched. Kills while you're prone. Kills while you're mounted, and if you want to mount anywhere, run the deployable cover field upgrade. If you have a bipod underbarrel attachment, you'll always be able to mount while prone. You'll need double kills, and for a double kill to count, you'll have to get 2 consecutive kills in 5 seconds or less. You'll also need 2 kills within 10 seconds, which is a glorified double kill. You have double the amount of time to get 2 kills. And you'll find this on snipers, the odd marksman rifles, and melee weapons. One-shot kills. Most snipers will one-shot as long as you're hitting the upper chest. Marksman rifles will one-shot headshot at medium to close ranges, and shotguns have a one-shot kill potential up close. And if you want to equip the slug rounds, that one-shot range will slightly increase. If there's a weapon you're struggling with, you can always go to the hardcore playlist, and any weapon that has this challenge will be a guaranteed one-shot kill there. Pistols have a challenge where you need to get akimbo kills. The akimbo attachment is always considered a rear grip, and as a bonus, every kill with the akimbo attachment will also count as a hip fire. If you have multiple camo challenges you're able to work on, do as many as possible. A great example of this is if you need suppressed, aiming down sight, and kills from behind, you're able to do all of them consecutively within a single kill. Now we're into the mastery camos, and these next few challenges are shared across every gun regardless of the category, excluding launchers and melees. In order to unlock the gold camo, you'll need to get 3 kills in a single life without dying. And you're able to earn multiple progressions in a single life by getting any amount of kills in multiples of 3. Many people think way too hard while completing this challenge, and it causes them to die when they're 1 kill away. 3 kills isn't rocket science, so don't stress out about the little things. Platinum is where the grind becomes tedious. Every gun will need long shots. Let me show you some of the best long shot spots on the base maps of Modern Warfare 3. If you are ever unsure about the distance between you and the enemy, there are 2 optics that will display that distance, and those are the X10 angle 40 and the angle 40 4.8 times scope. The minimum distance that you need to be from the enemy for a kill to count as a long shot varies by weapon category. The following ranges from longest to shortest are 50 meters for sniper rifles, 38 meters for light machine guns, assault, battle, and marksman rifles, 30 meters for submachine guns, 20 meters for pistols, and 12.5 meters for shotguns. If you are using a weapon that doesn't kill very fast at long range, which tends to be submachine guns, playing in the hardcore playlist will make things much easier. Player health is at 30, resulting in kills taking 1 to 2 bullets for all weapons at all ranges. If you end up in the ground war or invasion playlists, the maps there are so large, long shots do become an afterthought, and killing the bots in invasion won't count towards camo challenges, so don't think you're getting free camo completion, but I'm hoping that's pretty straightforward to understand. Lastly, you'll need headshots to unlock the Polyatomic camo. Some weapons don't have the nicest of iron sights, so adding a red dot or low magnification scope will make aiming at enemies' heads easier. Attachments that will improve your recoil control play a big part in making headshots more obtainable. The small maps are going to be a crucial part in making this camo challenge go by fast, and similarly to Platinum, if you are wanting things to be a little bit easier, in Hardcore, every gun, no matter what it is, will one-shot headshot at all ranges. If you decide to get Orion on launchers, the base camo challenge of kills is easy on everything except for the Joker. If you're using the lock-on rocket for kills, objective modes or shipment 24/7 is what you're going to need. Lock on to an objective or one of the 4 corners of shipment, and eventually this will earn you enough kills. Remember, you are able to melee enemies and make this a little bit easier. For the gold challenge, you'll need to get 2 kills in a single life. It will be annoying because if you aren't getting double kills, reloading is what's going to cause a lot of your deaths. You can always kill your first enemy with your launcher and melee the next, or melee both enemies, kill both enemies with the launcher. As long as you're getting 2 kills in a single life, you're golden. Pun intended. It will take some getting used to, but it isn't the end of the world, and when you make it to the Platinum Camo Challenge, you'll have to destroy enemy kill streaks, equipment, or field upgrades. In Modern Warfare 3, there is an insane glitch for this right now, and it's been working for a couple months. It also works on the RGL-80 and Stormender, so if you're getting those weapons Interstellar, you can do this for those as well. If you go into free-for-all and equip scatter mines, you can place them yourself, and destroying them will count towards your camo progression. If you equip the engineer vest, you'll spawn in with 2 scatter mines, and if you also have an ammo box, not only can you refill your scatter mines, but you can also melee that ammo box to destroy it, and that will also count towards your camo progression. When this does get patched, which hopefully will be in a long time, you'll have to resort to destroying enemies, equipment, field upgrades, and kill streaks the old-fashioned way. The engineer vest will allow you to see items through walls so you can find and easily destroy them more often. For the Joker and Pila, you can play in ground war. UAVs and other kill streaks are called in all the time.
One eternity later.
And if you're close enough to the UAVs, you can get the odd destruction with the Strela. But for the RPG, you're gonna have to rely on those pieces of equipment. The worst part of the launchers is double kills for the Polyatomic Camo. The RPG, Pila, and Joker have blast radiuses large enough where if enemies aren't using Battle Hardened or Blast Shield, double kills should be relatively easy. Especially on shipment in objective modes when everyone's on the hard point, all you gotta do is send 1 rocket that way, and you're getting double, triple, maybe even quad freeze. The Strela doesn't have as much damage, but you are still able to get double kills, but the enemies have to be a lot closer together. Remember, you can melee an enemy and fire your launcher at another one, and as long as it's under 5 seconds apart from each kill, it's gonna count as a double kill towards your camo progression. Most people are gonna overlook the melees because who wants to bring a knife to a literal gunfight? But trust me, the camo challenges for these are actually so easy, especially with shipment 24/7. Your base camo challenge is always gonna be 50 kills. Of course, shipment, small maps, they're gonna be your friend. Using smoke grenades will keep you temporarily hidden if you're running through open areas, and having the riot shield on your back will also protect you from enemy fire. But there is a trade-off now, with your movement speed being decreased. Once you reach the gold challenge, all you need is 2 kills in a single life. Shipment, once again, the easiest map by far to do this. If you're running smoke grenades, you can sneak into enemy spawns or onto enemy objectives, where you're going to be killing multiple enemies, and just like every other weapon in the game, you can stack kills in multiples of 2 to have more than 1 progression in a single life. Platinum is thrift shop double kills, which is 2 kills within 10 seconds. Need I say anything more than shipment? You can even get your first kill, die, respawn, and your second kill before you can even count to 10. Finally, for Polyatomic, the final challenge is backstabs. Using smoke, stun, and flash grenades will help you get behind enemies. You also have the smoke drone that will cover half of shipment in smoke, so it makes it a little bit easier. Melees, a huge underdog with how easy they are to complete. especially when it comes to camo challenges. The Orion Grind is a long one, especially if you aren't used to camo challenges. There are a lot of weapons you have to complete, and leveling up just seems like it takes forever. That being said, it usually takes 2 to 3 days of in-game playtime from start to finish. If you have any further questions, ask me in the comments and I'd be glad to help. I wish you the best of luck on your journey, and don't forget to have fun.